Hi. I'm super excited about coming together with a beautiful Karen and beautiful JJ, Tuta Speaks, and of course Lisa Squish. She hates
Squish.
that.
I got the squish. I love that.
She's like Squish.
You can get me squish.
I know.
But anyways, I apologize for being a little late here. That's on me. But thank you for holding out and waiting. Yeah, I had the bright idea to shower in between. So that's why the wild hair. No straightener right now yet.
And we were having technical difficulties while between that time, so it worked out great. You didn't know that,
good.
but
Yeah,
it did.
yeah, it's true. And we were freezing up amongst ourselves, so
Oh, interesting. Okay. Are we good now?
we're good, I think.
Awesome.
I think.
Oh, okay. I just looked. I have no water. All right. But anyway, so welcome today. We're going to do some fun things today. But I'm obviously most excited about journeying with Tuta Speaks. And, but I just want to start off by letting you know that any donations that come in today is going for Karen. And so, and Joe. And many of you know the story, but Karen, if you can give us a little update in regards to what's happening, the whole having to now you have to be booted out of your house because there's only one income now where there was two. And so this whole, if you could tell us a little bit about, what's happening. And so I'm going to be providing you guys her PayPal, her Venmo, her all those things, and then also her GoFundMe information as well as we go through today. So any donations that happen today will go to help our beautiful sister out. Karen, let us know what's going on.
Well, as some of you know, back in May, Joe got diagnosed with congestive heart failure. He was then not allowed to work. Am I glitching again?
A little bit, but you came back.
Okay. So he wasn't allowed to work, which meant, we didn't have an income for him, but luckily we did family medical leave. And so that kind of helped bare necessity. It wasn't exactly what he made, but hey, thank God we had that. Then after a little while in October, he started getting worse, and we went to meet with the heart transplant team. And, I didn't realize how long it really takes to get on a transplant list. And so I just want
to say thank you really quick to, while you're just sorry, before they go away. Kim, Suzanne, blessings to you. Thank you so much. Kimmy.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have Michelle, my belt. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm not looking at the screen because I don't have my glasses on. So,
yeah.
But so anyways, so he got in October 24th, we went for just a regular checkup, kind of like the last meeting with the doctors up at Boston. Tufts is where he's at, Boston Tufts Medical Center. And we went there, and they started like staring at his neck, and they're really concerned about his neck. And they said that he had lost a lot of weight. At this point, he was having issues eating. He could barely take the dogs out for a walk. He could barely, you could just really see the decline. And that's when they decided that day that they were going to put him into the hospital. So he has been in the hospital since, I believe the date was October 24th. In that time, they put it's called a swan in his neck. The swan basically tests everything. I mean, thank you, Herc. It tests the pumping of the blood. Thank you, Wild and Sissy. I appreciate it.
It's Wiki.
Wiki. Oh, no glasses.
No
I
glasses.
just saw.
Thank you so much.
I'm kind of blind. So, anyways.
Love it.
So
Thank you,
oh,
Wally.
Gina just posted the GoFundMe.
Okay, thank you. So Gina, oh, there it is.
Doctor, thank you.
As well. Victoria,
And
thank you.
Victoria.
Doctor, yeah.
So then after that happened, soon after that, they decided that he was pumping like 2 liters of blood throughout his body, and the average is anywhere between 4 and 6. So at this point, it's deemed he's too sick to get an LVAD, which would have allowed him to come home. So he is literally in the hospital until he gets a heart, or until he gets a heart. And so then after that, sorry. So in that time, we knew our lease was going to be up, but, you don't think about that. And so there was no way I was going to get a deposit for another place. So I just decided I'll just stay what I could do about, getting a smaller place in this unit. And so we've been waiting. We have been waiting for, I don't know. I think it was the mid-October is when I put my name, before he went into the hospital, I put my name on the list. And the other day one came available. So back to his story. They decided that with pumping 2 liters of blood, the best thing to do was put what's called, I'm sure it has some name, but they just keep calling it a balloon. So I'm just thinking a balloon, I try to make light of it and think helium balloon or something like that in his chest. And so he was doing pretty good at first. And then that started failing him. Huh?
Smiling heart. I was just saying, thank you.
Oh, thank you. So then anyways, after that, he then went into an emergency surgery, which was supposed to last a few hours, but I didn't hear word back almost 9 hours later. And then he got a blood infection. So it was funny because, well, I say funny, it's not funny, but he was put on the list and then taken right back off the list because of the blood infection. And so right now he's lost a lot of weight. He is eating when, like I put in the GoFundMe, it's like a good day is measured by when he can eat and when he actually holds it down. So, every day is a fight, and he tries to keep his, spirits up, but 8 weeks, 9, we're going 9 weeks now. 9 weeks in the hospital can definitely wear you down. So my situation is I work as much overtime as I can. I have been approved for that apartment. And then, ended up being blessed. A friend blessed me to help me with the down payment. Thank you, Ron.
And, Ron, thank you.
And blessing. So a friend helped me with the down payment. And then I got told that when we moved in here, and I remember putting money down and thinking, yay, extra money in my pocket, but this is going to come to mess with me somehow. Well, it ended up that they only had me do first month and deposit. So now I have to pay the last month here, and I have to pay the first month over there. And a fee of $500, for them to switch the lease. So there's my situation. So doing whatever I can, and there it is.
I just, Lisa and JJ, my heart, we just are constant. We just are wrapping you up. Our hearts are there with you in this journey. And I was just noticing everybody's response to you and your story and their own stories and relating to you and what you're going through. So you have a lot of love in this community shining right at you right now, Karen. That it's making me emotional. Thank you guys for your just incredible love and support of this beautiful sister who's given us so much in this community, but just humans helping humans. I just love it.
It's very heartwarming.
Yes.
Right.
And so so thank you so much. And I will, again, throughout just be kind of posting your PayPal and your Venmo as well, if you want to go
Oh, yeah.
through that. Through that
Like,
as
I
well.
gotta send that to you.
And let's see, I was trying to figure out how to put your GoFundMe in that type of link too, but I'm just going to go ahead and hide that. So
If you put it under banner.
Under what?
Banner? Does
Yeah.
it work like that?
I just have to
Finagle it.
I'll figure it out. Anyways, so welcome today. And so that's part of what we're doing as part of our today. We are, Karen and JJ and I, and we're all planning to come and do this every once, like a couple times a month, I think we decided that we are going to be journeying and doing personal questions and spiritual questions. So this is not just a one-time thing. We are in the new year, we're going to start this up. So I'm super excited about adding this to what we do on here. So yay. And all right. So that being said, okay, so Pamela, yeah, thank you. Good question. If you want to do one that doesn't take any cut, that would be Venmo or CashApp. They don't take any fees or anything like that from it.
If you just give me a minute, I'll send it to Debbie.
Yeah, so I'll have it in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and hand it over to Tuta Speaks. JJ.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I had heart problems once, and this is the guy that got me through it.
Ooh.
This is green apophyllite. This guy helped me out so much. I would just lay there and put it on my heart. And it really, the apophyllite is an amazing friend to people, for me anyways, the green with heart issues. So this guy wanted to come along. And of course, when I went into the store, I was like, I know I need to be here. And it led me right to this. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty big. But yeah, Spirit's like, you're buying this. And I had exactly the amount of money in my purse for it. And I wasn't even planning on going there that day. But that's how Spirit works. So to honor our Starseed Awakening 1111, Joe, his little starseed self, and our friend Karen, we are going to be doing a cosmic journey. And I'm really excited. My name is JJ, for who doesn't know that. When you're doing this, if your eyes are open, you'll see me doing some weird things. My eyes might roll up in the back of my head. I channel the beings called Tuta, and I try to hold on for the ride. But you'll see me do some weird things. There might be some coughing. And I was checking in before. I was drumming. I was doing some rattling. And they just really want for us to remember, the star people, that we are we're the ones we've been waiting for. So you don't have to wait for anybody anymore. We are the ones. You are. I am. Everyone is. And they just wanted to say that take your suits off. Take off your daily clothes. This is going to be like an open heart journey. Just remembering what color the inside, like your color of your light, and just a nice relaxing, letting any frequency or resonance or, you know, anything that you might have taken on that doesn't belong to you. Like when you go to the grocery store, you might come back feeling a little bit more dense than when you left. Sometimes we are like little vacuum cleaners, and we take on other people's energies. So that's what we're going to do. You'll be hearing a different language come out. There'll be some sign languages. It's best if you listen with your heart. Okay, so let's go. Starting at the top of our heads, we're just gonna relax our muscles, relaxing our muscles in the top of our heads. Akinama ye nama shinama ye mama ye mama ye mama. Na 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 ye nama ye mama ye mama ye mama ye mama Shiva. Relaxing your eyes. Ye nana ye nama kina ye ma Shiva. Mama we nama we Shiva. Ayena ye nama ye mama ye mama uina washiwa. Ay titana mashiwa. Ngongo ye na shinama wa kitana ya. Ngongo yama washiwa. Relaxing your ears. Thinking about the things your eyes have seen, your mind has thought about, the things you've put into little boxes inside your mind, the things your ears have heard from the beginning of your time to right now. We're going to be adding in the words that you've said from the beginning of your time to right now. Ashtotano nana kiawa. Wishtitana maye, relaxing our throat and our tongue. Kienashtitana mayewa. Yenamashe namawa wewa yewa. Wishtitana mayewa shewa konoyewa. And releasing anything from the beginning of our time to right now. Things we've seen, things we wish we saw, words we thought we said or couldn't say, our words that were not listened to or understood. Hearing things we didn't want to hear. Not hearing what we wanted to hear. Taking those layers off. Taking those layers off. Take off the suit. Katutano eshe mawa shewa. Take those things off. Koewa shinama koewa yewa. Enamayo eshtitana yewa wa. Relaxing our spine. Utitana eshtitana mayewa. Oshe mayewa nayemawa. Anonana kita. Remember, you're made out of stardust. Eoa shenama yewa wa yewa wa yewa. Yenama shenama ushtitanui wa yewa. Yenatanu ishtita. If you think of the spine as an antenna to connect with your beginning, with your seed, with the creator. Koishtitanu inama, the star people. Kuinama shiwa yewa. Just asking that we get a little tune up in our spine. Energetically releasing any energy there from any accidents that we had, any worries that we had. Releasing the imprints from the beginning of our time to right now. Tuning it up. Bringing in your favorite color. Aino nashtitana yewa. Seeing it flowing down like a river. Ashtitana ma yewa. Is it warm? Is it cool? Enashtitanama, beautiful river of life. Yeshewa yewa. right down your spine, right into the earth, taking all of those energetic imprints with it. And coming to our favorite part, the heart. Take off the suit. All the things in this lifetime so far with your heart. Let's ask our ancestors to come in closer and closer still, putting their hands on our shoulders, asking them for help with our heart and the imprints, giving ourselves a tune-up, giving our loved ones a tune-up, releasing any grief, any worry, being enough. You are enough, and being enough. Yena no no ina mashiwaka. Ena na shina kayawa. Yena no nanakia shiba. Kanoi wa shiwa. Yena shua yama washtata. Yena tano shiwa. Yetana yewa shiwa. Yena na yewa. Yena ma shiwa yewa kana yewa. And if you think of energetic downloads from our ancestors, from the creator, from the star people, you see those numbers falling right into your heart space, right into your spine, into your mind, into your ears. And as you see your heart space open, breathe into it. Open that heart space a little bit more. And our ancestors are helping us. Filling the heart space up with a color. Filling it up with crystalline energy. Asking our ancestors for the medicine for our heart. And for our angel beings in this group, seeing our wings. Also getting a tune up. Some wings growing. Back getting stronger. Shoulders releasing burdens. Seeing the lots of crystalline energy coming in. It's almost as if the crystals are growing right out of the ground towards us, and we thank them. Seeing us vibrate at the perfect frequency for where we are right now. And the crystals are growing up all around us, bursting out of the earth. So we have our own little crystal room. And you see a certain crystal, and you bow your head and you put your forehead on it. Take a breath. Receive the love, the energy. Feel your ancestors, loved ones, hands on your shoulders. They're letting you know they've got you. That you are enough. That you are strong. That you are brave. And thanking our ancestors. And thanking the crystals. Thanking the star people, creator, Katotano Shiwa, Yena Tana Tanoshtita. May our feet take us on the right path for us at this time. Patotanamashita. And so it is. Katatamashtiwa.
And so it is.
So it is. Wow. Look at the donations.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
So a big shout out to Chris and Constance. Thank you so much for your love and donation.
Oh, my cousin's here. Hi, Sarah.
Oh, hey, cuz.
Hi, guys.
We're like, hi, cousin.
That was a cosmic journey. I love that. I mean, that connection. I mean, when I was preparing for today and, making the little thing, I was told to put cosmic journey. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's what, this is me typing.
Well, we have our what is it? Awakening. No, I can't think of it, Karen. Oh, it's right there. Starseed Awakening 1111.
It's right there.
It's right there. Yeah.
JJ, I love it when you do that. But it's so it feels like home when you do that.
It really does.
It's very comforting for me. It's just it feels
That's a good way to put it, Lisa. Home. It feels like home.
I love when you do your language because it's kind of selfish, but I don't feel so weird. So, yeah.
All right, let's go connect people.
Let's do it.
Vivian,
Okay.
you can post.
So for those of you who are just popping in again, today is we will be doing this, but today all the donations are going towards Karen, and she shared her story at the beginning. But we are helping a sister in need right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put that at the bottom. I just for those of you who want to go that direction. Prince Charming's mom says she's missed this. So, me too. I'm so happy to that the band is back.
It feels like
the band.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It feels like back together.
The band is back together. Yeah.
I'm not Ringo.
You're not Ringo?
That's all I gotta say. I don't want to be Ringo.
No.
Marge, yes.
Really...
In the new year, we'll be doing. Kim from Intuitive View and myself will be starting our classes back up, and we do have one in regards to it's the master class. So, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Karen, you were.
No, that's the question that I was having you. That's the one I wanted you to look at because I knew your classes were coming up. And then JJ, someone asked if you have more meditations, but you have something on. Where is it? Please, my brain slips.
Where is it? It's out there in the universe. It's
Where is it?
I do have a website, tutaspeaks.com, where you can find I do I don't know how to pronounce it, Vimeo. I've got videos. I've got there's my favorite are the audio ones. So you can clink or cluck, whatever you want to do. Go over there.
Cluck on
Whatever works. Cluck on over there, man. Yeah.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb. We all get together to really use a lot of laughs. So
yeah. There's that.
My English not so good.
We understand though. It's okay.
All right. Speaking of Prince Charming's mom, let's start with you today. And again, for those of you who are popping in, this is all about, thank you, Gina. There's JJ's website there. This is all about personal readings and spiritual questions and personal questions today. So welcome. And here we go. Prince Charming's mom. Give me a big hug right now.
Can y'all hear the dog?
I can't hear the dog.
No.
Oh, thank God.
Is it chow time?
No, he's just snoring. The puppy's right
he's
underneath
snoring.
me.
Okay. I've heard him when he's slurping and
There's
drinking and
something
eating.
that I'm supposed to be doing, but what is it? Okay, in regards to mediumship. Yes. Oh, Kevin hears the snoring. Kevin can hear it. Kevin, you have good ears. Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Well, I mean, if you're getting something, jump right in.
Well, I just saw like five lines, and five is just, don't think there's five things. It's just, the whole analogy is, unless you just step forward with anything that you have, then we've got room to garden that or grow that. And they put flowers, like gardening your flower and making this grow. But until you get out of your own way and go, okay, just step forward into whatever it is, and it's going to grow from there. They just show you watering these flowers, saying, okay, but if you don't make a step forward, it's like if you don't plant the seed, then you're not going to have anything. So they're like, please just do anything you can, anything, just get out there and just try it. But I like the mediumship.
I do too. And
Yeah, over here, my whole vibe is there's something about really finding out what venue that is for you, your mediumship. I think there's something with that, unless you already know. But I feel like you're there. You're there, like you are like right there on making that happen. But I think there's something in regards to how those messages are coming in for you that you're still trying to figure out. So it's like that's your only obstacle, is to get over that hump of what that communication may be, is what I'm feeling.
Kelly hears the snoring too.
oh, go ahead, JJ.
I got the camel, and the camel wants to say, identify where you want to go and then proceed slowly, steadily, and deliberately toward that objective. As you move along, cast away your fears, doubts, hesitations. Letting the four winds lift them up to the sun and be burned away. Wonder if you have a shamanic thing, because I went to school at the Four Winds. Woo. But the main thing was call upon those helping spirits who have already assisted you, and they're going to help you through this. And I checked in physically. They said there were no blocks. You are connected, and I'm wondering if you use art in your something about artwork.
Yeah. Awesome.
I was going to say, because it doesn't have to look like anybody else's channeling.
Right. No. Right. You have your own way of doing things.
For sure.
It's funny because my initial, when I first initially stepped in with this, Prince Charming's mom, I saw you directing traffic. And so I'm like, what are you showing me here with her directing traffic, directing these ghosts, directing these spirits, directing them kind of, is it this, you're helping them transition or find their way? Is this like a like a death doula feeling to it, or are spirits coming to her and she's directing them on, or how's that working? I don't know. I don't have context here, so I'm going to hand that to you. This directing traffic and directing these spirits on or to the light, or that kind of thing. I see that happening. However, I also connected into kind of a little bit of what the rest of the girls were stepping into. It's really, really time to celebrate your light, your beautiful abilities, and celebrate that. Step into that. Have strength and faith and conviction to your abilities and what you're bringing to the table here. And conviction in your words, your voice. It has never been more needed than it is today. So Spirit is saying yes, yes, and yes, to continue to step into this. And I love this. I'll just keep your head, just keep your eyes on Spirit there. Look at keeping his little
Aw.
on Spirit. Yeah. So that is what I'm getting here for you. What a beautiful, beautiful gift that you have. And thank you for your service in this. So blessings to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to say, Jeanette, thank you.
Awesome. Okay.
Lots of questions.
Yeah, there's a lot. It goes to show you people are needing messages. So I feel like the questions are closed now, so I apologize for that, but we do have 36 questions.
Woohoo!
So yeah, and we won't be getting to all of those today. So we'll do our best to get to as many as possible. But please, even if your question isn't pulled, please listen, because a message may come to you through someone else's, because that's how Spirit works. All right. So Suzanne, does Jacob have a message for me? And can you let us know who Jacob is, Suzanne?
Yeah, she already
Oh,
did. It's her grandson, born 2009 at 22 weeks.
Okay, at 22 weeks. Okay. Okay, Jacob. Okay, so Jacob is showing me going around to the family members. So blessed to be a part of this family and connected in from, even though it's not on this plane, he's very connected to your family. He's been in the family before. I mean, in past lives, I feel like possible connections here. So you're familiar with him, and it would make sense. But he's taken his job seriously here. I see him going around to different family members and literally doing like a little ding ding on everybody's head.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. He's fluffing up everybody's wings like they're angels too.
Aww.
Like
Yeah,
he's fluffing them.
yes, and so
Yeah.
he's really, in the moments, especially like in the moments of darkness, he brings light. And he just continues to do that. What JJ's saying, that fluffing, or that, that piece to it, and joy. He tops off the glass or whatever. I don't know how to explain this or bring context to it, but this is what he does, and he continues to. Is there animals? Do you guys have animals too? Does your he's showing me animals too. playing. So I don't know if that's on the other side or if that's here, but he's showing me that as well. He's very much a part of the family. So he's showing me, even if you put a little ornament, I don't know if you do ornaments, but if you do a little something with his name on it on the tree, that would be awesome. He would love that. Like that kind of thing. But he's very much a part of the family. He wants you to know, and I'll leave it there. You guys, I'll hand it off.
I'll just finish mine
Who
off
wants to
since
go?
mine was connected to yours. You got the for you personally from Jacob. I pulled the Falcon, and it's about focus, and it's about your like your eyesight, your eyes, and the message was you can deal with. And I think this is for me too. So thank you, Jacob. It says
Yeah, Jacob.
you can deal with whatever comes up without being distracted by them and without straying from the path that you're on. So stay focused.
It sounds like Jacob is quite the helper, right? I mean, he's not only helping within his own family, he's spreading stuff around to everybody.
Isn't that great?
He's doing some work over there.
He's doing some work.
The stuff that I was getting for you, Suzanne, was well, I pulled one card. It says, "Soon you will find what you've been missing," and I think that there's something you're trying to resolve, or something you're seeking out. I mean, you have a sense of purpose. You have purpose, but I feel like maybe you feel like you're trying to find that definition of purpose for yourself. But you're there. You're doing it, and you're exactly where you need to be on that stuff. But I think Jacob is really pushing you toward believing more in yourself. I think that there's something that might be. I mean, I feel like you're confident. I really do, but I think that there's that little ounce of disbelief there, and I think he wants to fill that little space for you. Is what's going on. And I also got living and loving the divine feminine. I think that that just indicates that he's got such a sensitive energy to himself. There's a lot of sensitivity, a lot of understanding, and but there's and like I said, he's feeling everybody here. So I think there's something to that, and I think that's wonderful. That is definitely one of your people to keep close to you, because that is your guide. That is one of your guides for sure.
Yeah. She said, yes, struggling with what guides are telling me. Here, listen. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For me, the first thing, Debbie, it made sense when you were saying that he has come back through this family again, because I literally saw a revolving door. So he went in, and then he comes back out, and he goes back in, and he comes back out, and he just kept running through the door. It was like, I'm running through the door, and I'm coming in, and now I'm going to run back in, and then I'm going to pop out. And, and he does have a little sense of humor. For me, he has a really great sense of humor. And so it's funny because you guys were saying fluffing wings and, with the ding, and then I just see like glitter go everywhere.
Right.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
and it was like, oh, okay. I just, and it's like, I love to take care of everybody with love. And so that's the sense that I got. And, I think sometimes people try to wrap their heads around why. And, some souls talk to me and just say, I may have not needed to come down. I learned what I needed to learn, And so there really wasn't a need to come down, because I learned what I needed to do in that lifetime, even though you guys didn't get to share with that. It's like, I'm okay. I'm all right. So yeah, what a great little spirit.
Beautiful. Love it. Yeah. Ring the glitter bell.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, blessings to you.
And
Stephanie.
Michelle, thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jacob. Sissy. Does my parents have a Christmas message for me from heaven? I'm struggling this year and need to hear from them. Oh, Sissy, big hugs. Big hugs there.
Yes.
So your mom comes right in and she's putting a blanket around your shoulders, which to me is like she's comforting you. So I feel like the struggle that she's recognizing the struggle that you're going through right now, or in this season. I sense in that regards too that you've had a current loss of some sort, and your mom is right there. She's bringing that comfort to you. You know, when you talk to them and you know, you have maybe a spot where their picture is, or maybe a vase of hers or something of, I don't have context here. So something. And when you talk to her, she's right there. She's also showing me writing. So something about, I don't know if you write or do you know, again, no context here, but so I see her, she's showing writing. It's almost like, so when you're in that space, in that mind space, she's sitting right in front of you. She has her hands on her legs and she's looking at you and I'm right here, and giving you that energy that you need in that moment. So I don't know. Did she say anything about I am here listening? Okay.
She's just saying I'm here listening in.
Okay, good. Because I don't have context to where this is connected. So it's hard when, anyway. So I'm just going to bring it. It's coming here. So, yeah. So whatever the shifts happened, she wants you to know she's right there and really supportive of you, really supportive of your decisions, and just loving you. Okay, I'm going to pass it on.
I'll jump in next on this one.
Okay.
I think that some of the message is that you don't need to be, I don't know if you're being passive about things and waiting for things to happen. I think you want, I don't know if there's something going on in your world where you are wanting to better yourself or better your situation or something like that, but don't wait. And this is what I'm getting. I got the Ace of Cups, and I think that a lot of the messages, love. I mean, look at the love here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Surrounded by love, no doubt. And the star, you are the focus. You are the star, and
Oh, I like that.
very much the center of your loved one's world, right there. But this last card is the one that makes me think more along the lines of the other stuff I was picking up. I got the Magician, and I think this is really making your own magic. This is the whole thing about not being passive about things, being proactive about it. You are in a position where you can make whatever changes you need to make. I think that you're kind of sitting on a little precipice. You're kind of teetering on something where it could go either really bad or really well, and it's totally in your hands to do what you need to do. The steps that need to be taken are totally in control. And I think that's some of the message for you is what I'm getting.
Beautiful.
You want to go first, JJ, or you want me to go?
I'll go last.
Okay. One of the first things I heard it was really funny because I saw I work with vision. So if you guys wonder why I always stare that way, if you don't know, that's what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, and so I watched two silhouettes and it was so cute because the one that had the more feminine energy just kind of pushed the guy over and she just came up and she goes, please tell her why. Like she needs to know that we're still right there. Like we're still right there with her. And so that was the first feeling that I got is like they're, even though you can't see them, you can, close your eyes and imagine them because, they're there. And she brings me to smell too. So I don't know what it is, the smell. If there is something that you smell or something that reminds you of them, that really is them. But she just wants you to know that. And I would agree. I was kind of listening in with the ladies when they were saying something. There's something new happening. There are some changes. And sometimes, our humanness goes over there and we get scared of these changes. But with the change and all of these things going, you have the choice to level up per se. And, she's being your little cheerleader back there saying, you got this, whatever these changes are, just really tackle them. I mean, she like turns into a football player and says, just tackle it. You got this. So she's just, just know that she's with you. And I resonate with you. I mean, people are like, are you putting the Christmas tree up? I said, no, I'm gonna put my ugly sweater up, So, do what you need to do. Take your time for healing you. So that's all I got.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Hanging your ugly sweater. That's a great idea.
So I was getting that I got some pressure in near my eye. I got a lot of tension throughout my body. It feels as if this top part of my body from the chest up is out of alignment. It almost feels like, we talked about the camel. It's almost like you have a hump of like tension and stress over here and, maybe a knot in your neck over here. And they talked about like I couldn't feel anything from below my heart down. I couldn't feel anything. Like it's just can't feel it. And they said out of alignment, and they talked about the 4 ways to be out of alignment. And it's the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. And it might be, when you feel really good when you pull your t-shirt down, if your t-shirt's riding up and you kind of like tug it down, or someone's putting a sheet on you. I don't know if your mom and dad must have done that, where they put a nice warm sheet and they just tuck you in. What they want to do is tuck you in if you're okay with that. So, and the community here gets to help out too. So if you do, Sissy, you get to help out as well, because you're going to like kind of stand outside your body and you're just going to see, like, for instance, they showed me a Barbie doll, so you've got a Barbie doll. And the Barbie doll feels like a little misaligned, not connected. And so your mom and dad come in, ancestors come in, your spiritual team, us, you're the most important one. And we all pull the t-shirt, like a spiritual t-shirt, out to just like fluff it up. Like if it was a sheet out in the wind, just fluffing it up. And, just helping those pieces come back, feeling wise. So working on the mental, it's okay, and the physical, releasing some muscles and some tension. And give yourself a hug, Sissy. Just give yourself a big, 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 big hug, your little inside person, your little inner child. Hug them, sissy. Cry, do whatever, dance,
I haven't seen Sissy
play with
say,
Barbie dolls.
I haven't seen Sissy say anything since she said she was listening. So I hope she's still.
Yeah.
I'm
What do you
sure
think,
she
Miss
is.
Sissy? How you
Maybe
feeling
she's
about
just,
this?
maybe she's,
Maybe she's just internalizing the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's all tucked in now.
She's tucked
Right.
in.
She's like a little warm little burrito over there.
Yeah.
Blessings to you, sissy.
Yeah.
We are sending you lots of love and tucking you in.
Aw.
Mhm. All cozy.
Alcos. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone, for loving on her. Okay. Okay, we have Sweet and Salty 1111. Do my parents have a message for me, please? And thank you. Al and Mary Lee are their names. Al and Mary Lee.
Al and Mary Lee.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm getting Sweet and Salty. You're still here, right? Let us know you're here, and we need you on the keyboard. But I'm getting a real sense of practical, traditional type feel with them. Yes, okay. And but very when you think of them, it feels nostalgic for you. It's a nostalgic feeling, anyway. But it's funny because when they came in, they were literally like kind of showing their gig, like their traditional type gig, or what they a scene from what you would have seen if you walked in like the kitchen or something when you were little. They're showing me this scene, and so I guess with that they would want to you to remember those times and just settle into that feeling of love, and in those moments of maybe everything was okay in that moment. It might not have been okay in this moment at home, but it's okay in this moment at home, and they're wanting you to settle into those memories. And the challenges of growing up, to release that, and then you've already grown and learned from any of the challenges that were brought in. What they want you to remember is those everything's right in this moment feeling. Okay.
Yeah, over here for you, Sweet and Salty. It's interesting because I drew two cards. One card says gratitude. And it does say one thing, but it made me feel a different way. I think a lot of the gratitude is I think your parents have so much gratitude for having you. There's so much enveloped love around you that I think needs to be recognized. I don't know if that was a struggle for you, like if you felt like you were at any point a burden on them. You know how kids get, at any point in their life. But I think that you were their treasure, whether it was conveyed in an obvious way or not. You were definitely in there. You were definitely the light of the life. But I got gratitude. I'll read it. It says, focus on the things that you do have rather than the things you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily. Appreciate everything and everyone in your life. But I think the gratitude card that I got is really just them showing their gratitude for you is right there. But the message that I'm really feeling is,
Yeah.
what's going on?
She said there wasn't a lot of love in my family. And that
There
makes
wasn't a lot of love. Okay.
what they were showing me, the moments that were, to remember those. But
For sure. Yeah.
yeah, and what they're saying through what you're saying.
My second card is manifest. And I think this is really the message. This is saying manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. So whatever is going on, I think you have wishes and dreams. Manifestation is definitely something you need to consider to make those things happen for you. But definitely, regardless of, it's my understanding, regardless of whatever your relationship was when they were here, it
Yes.
changes, it shifts.
Yes.
When they cross over. So that support is there for you. And if there is an element of forgiveness that needs to be acknowledged, I think that that's important too. But they're definitely part of your team, I guess is what I want to say. So they're part of your team. That's what I'll leave right there.
At least he's not snoring.
Getting a stink eye back there.
You want to go next, or you want me to? JJ?
Yeah, mine just flashed really quickly. I got like, when you stumble and you're not meaning to stumble, and I got that like your heart doing this quickening thing, and then you get this like weird thing in your belly, like almost butterflies, like, oh shit, what just happened? So I got that feeling, and then they showed me somebody being held. So I just wanted to share that. That's what I got, and I don't want to take time away from Karen trying to translate that into something I don't know.
Okay, so first thing I saw was a father figure stepping forward. And, I could, the feeling that I got was I should have said more. I should have done more. I should have, and of course, when you have this many people in the room, for me, I always, are you sure? Is this for you? And so I went back and forth, and he just was not leaving. So, I would say this is your dad, and there is, I would agree with Lisa in the aspect, who that he was on Earth's plane is not who he is now. And, he just seen that he just really should have done more to tell you how much he cared about you, or more. It's like, it's very weird how he uses, it's almost like he grabbed a sheet and he put it in between, like there's something happening back there, and he grabbed this sheet. Like, to me, it looks like protection. Like maybe there wasn't protection, or maybe there was too much protection, but it really, it's like I should have done more. And that's the whole feeling that I got. And he just continues to, when somebody does this to themselves, that's like, it's on me. I should have done, like, he takes full responsibility at the fact that he wasn't there for you the way you needed him to be. And there is definitely a look at where you are now, So one of the greatest things Deb told me one time, Debbie, was you're not a survivor, you're a thriver. And that hit hard to me, but it's true. You're not surviving your past. You are thriving, because of it. And so he shows me where you were and what you are today is so much better than he could have ever anticipated. And, if you haven't already, forgave or gotten past that, it definitely, I mean, he literally goes like this with the olive branch, but they are different people when they cross over. They are pure love. I don't think I've ever met a soul that was the same way ever, but there's a lot of love and he's there for you. My sign for someone being your person or your protector on the other side is when they grab you by the shoulder like that and that's what he's doing. He's just grabbing you by the shoulder saying, I got her. I can do more here on this end than I ever could because they had their own issues, So, he said he and he peels an onion. So don't be surprised if maybe there are some things that come up that still need to be fixed or still need to be looked at or still need to be worked on. But understand that don't take it upon yourself like that. You really have to go, that was his stuff or that was her stuff, and don't own that. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So there's a lot of love for that with them, so. What I just realized when I used to get messages like this, remember before I used to cry and I couldn't stop crying.
Yep.
Now I don't cry that much anymore. No. So.
All right. Did everybody go?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Blessings to you, sweet and salty.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. Allow yourself to be loved. Okay. All right, Linda, are you still here, Linda? So if you're still here, if you put in questions, I hope you're still hanging out. Linda, let us know you're still here. And I'll read a couple names after. So we have Linda, we have Tina, we have Wayne, we have Mimi, we have Wiki, we have Tarot Love Community, Gina, Rose, Lisa. So Lisa Foster. So those are some coming up next.
I
But
really
Linda,
want to go first if she's here.
what?
I said, if she's here, I really want to go first because when I read this question before, when it first came up, it was just like, bam, it hit me right.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
So yeah, she's here.
Okay, good. Yay, Linda.
Christine says that they need the 4 digits of your phone number to donate on Venmo.
Oh, 3314. Is it the last 4? Was that what it was?
I don't know. It went by too fast. I don't know.
Okay, let me scroll
Yeah, I
down.
think it's the last 4 when I do it. Yeah, I think it's the last 4. Yeah.
Yeah, the last 4 of my phone number is 3314. So Linda, when you first posted that question, I was actually in the back, because you can be backstage per se, and I saw the question. I immediately felt it. I saw it. I watched one eye to where when they finally took off the patch, it was kind of blurry, kind of, don't let that scare you. Don't let that, there's still going to be some healing, some, you got 2 people talking at the same time over here. So don't let that scare you. Don't let it freak you out. It's not going to be perfect right away. It has a fog to it because now it really is weird the way it feels because, I've got one kind of closed and I've got this one that's kind of readjusting. And so be careful. Like, don't get up and try to do something you ain't supposed to do. Okay. Just be careful. But my eyes are, like this one is, pressure here. And this one, it just kind of throws me off a little bit, but then it goes away and it looks really, really good, and I'm really, really excited for you. And then when this one happens, you won't have that same, it doesn't feel like that same weird pressure and that same weird thing that happens. So, and then when they're both done, don't be shocked if one's a little better than the other, because they show me like one's good, and it's not, it's just analogies. Remember that sometimes spirit speaks in analogies. So one might be better than the other one, but it's going to look so much better than you've seen it before. And I'm so excited for you. And my advice to you would be, when you're laying down now and meditating, imagine this beautiful pink light shining around your eyes, and, just telling the cells and everything that's in there, because they show the eyeball and then the like strings going back. I don't know. Just imagine these beautiful pink lights shining down and just healing all of that. And it's going to be really good. You like my anatomy?
Love it.
Love it.
It's like sitting in biology class.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Right.
Lisa has the degree in all this, you guys. So
Right.
she's the only one that has a degree and can tell us actually what's going on. That's funny.
Well, I did fail anatomy and physiology. So
I mean, the only vibe I'm getting on this is that it's not so much the outcome that you're going to be concerned with. I think the outcome's going to be fine. It's the process. It's going to get on your nerves. I think you're really going to be really frustrated with, there's a whole thing with eye drops and the medication, and, you got to blind yourself a little bit, and then no sunlight, and that stuff is going to wear you out. But I don't think you're going to have any problems with the outcome on either eyeball. Yeah,
I agree. I think you're going to be so happy at that you did this, and that's the sense I'm getting. I also am. I got the ladybird. It's called Ladybird for you, and she's saying, all your prayers and all that. So all your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. Trust that. Hold on to that. And you have your angels there wrapping you up, all your healing angels, everybody's there. You can call in some, there's one. Call in some unemployed angels. They want to help too. So call in these angels and I love the ladybird here. It is an angel to me. Yeah. Heard. You're going to be fine. Fine. Fine.
I like what Annie says. Annie says maybe books on tape, like, something to take your mind off of it. Just to back up what Lisa said. They brought me to nature, but that's what relaxes me. So whatever it is that relaxes you. But yeah, find something like that so you don't go stir crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Giving you a big hug, Linda. All right. And as we go into the next question, just a little commercial, Lisa, if you want to give a commercial for Karen.
Is there dancing?
What? What am I doing?
Remind
Karen.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm
awakening. No, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I mean, there's several commercials to do. I will say, I think that Tuta Speaks needs to do more videos. I will throw that out there with what you do, because you're wonderful.
Well, yeah.
We get so excited when you come back. So
that's a given. That's a given. I'm just talking about the fundraising event that we're having right now.
Fundraising. Okay. It's a fundraising for Karen. Everybody go to the GoFundMe, which I'm sure is probably going to be posted on Debbie's shebang. Yes. The lines are open, guys.
The lines are open.
Calls. The callers are waiting. Yes, dollar bills, y'all, for sure. Help out Karen and Joe. That they are supporting each other through this. And you know, there's a lot of hidden expenses with everything. And
down to one income.
right. Yeah. Lots of downsizing is having to happen for all of this support. So
And
whatever
in
you
the,
guys
in the
can,
middle, I mean, really, Lisa, right in the middle of this, she has to move.
yes.
I mean,
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's a thing.
I think that's the thing that kind of, it's another shell shock because it's like, I'm not home. I don't have people out here to help me move, and so it, it's going to take me a while.
And guys,
You know,
Karen is working full time and overtime on
Yes.
top of this. So that needs
And how far is the drive for you, Karen, to go visit him at the hospital?
The drive is about an hour and a half if I don't hit traffic. So I try to get up there as much as possible, but lately, there's one. At first I had 2 days off, and I was able to, wash clothes and clean the house and do all that one day and go up the next day. And then if you guys know that some of us have been getting kind of wonky, really weird, sick feeling. It's just the release of things. A lot of us are going through that.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, I haven't been up there in 2 weeks because I've had this cold, or not really cold, but this cough that starts in. And when it starts in, it's just bad. So I'm not allowed to go up there. So we've been kind of FaceTiming and talking like that. But unfortunately, because my job, is now I'm losing 2 nurses. So I have, if none of my employees will take it, that means that I am mandated to go in because there must be 3 people at all time. So I barely made it tonight because I almost had to go in today. And then I almost had to I almost had to work 3 in the afternoon till tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. But it ended up that 2 of my employees stepped up. So I was like, thank you. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So
I mean, pretty much on a day-to-day basis, you're not quite sure what you're getting ready to dive into. Yeah.
no, I don't. And Christine, you're right. It's snowing. Boston traffic is bad. I call the drivers out here. We're all massholes.
Yes.
Because
That's what we called them. That's what we called them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah, it's pretty, but now I'm driving like them. So I'm just like, get out of the way.
Now you're a member. Now you have a membership card.
Sweet and salty. I live probably about an hour and a half outside of Boston. So I am in Massachusetts, and I used to be in Colorado. And so that's where most of my family is, my tribe. And that's right.
My neighbor.
Yeah.
She used to take care of Luna for me when I had to go away.
Luna's really my cat.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But I'm allergic, so
now we know. Now we're getting the tea. We're getting the tea tonight as well. Luna is your cat.
Yeah. Luna loved Karen so much.
Oh, she would just come up and just
squishing.
So
sweet.
Love.
But it's the only cat I wasn't allergic to, so
yeah.
That's right, Jules. Assholes don't have their blinkers.
All right.
wait a minute, Deb. Don't forget to do your own advertisement now.
My advertisement.
Girl, you've got a whole deck of cards.
Oh, thank you. Right here.
These two.
Here. And you too could have this deck of cards.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Ooh, great stocking stuffer.
Absolutely.
Stocking stuffer. And if you purchase these before the 15th, you can be part of the drawing for a 30-minute reading with me. Woo, woo, woo. So go to my website, freebirdspirit.com, to merch and get yourself some of these. Thank you, Lisa. for
Go
reminding me.
get them. You're welcome.
I don't do that. I don't advertise enough. I forget. Anyway,
Everybody's got to put their ads in. It's okay.
yeah. All right,
I've been
Tina.
in Sappy's Spirit.
Okay. Tina, blessings for the new year. What good news can I expect in 2023?
Oh, you're welcome, Sissy. Sissy's in there saying thank you for my Christmas message.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Kevin has got away with words. 'Tis the season to deck someone's halls with Freebird's deck of cards.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Kevin, I love
Well
that.
said, Kev.
Kevin,
Kevin's the best.
he's the best. Okay, message. I do feel a positive shift. And so how they're showing this to me, Tina, is like you're driving along and all of a sudden you have a new gear. You're like, oh, I only thought I had 5 gears, but now you have 6, and you just are pushed forwards. It's a big movement forward in some area of your life, and that's where I wanted to check in. What area does this fit for you? And it's an advancement in something. So I don't know if it's at work. I feel could be a work thing. I'll check. But I'll pass it on if anybody else wants. Oh, I'm going to throw some
Well,
cards
I
on.
would agree with that. And what I watched is puzzle pieces. So some shifting may need to happen somewhere. But it's just, they just showed me these humongous puzzle pieces where, somebody grabbed it and had to slide it over and make room down here for this. And so it almost feels like there is going to be some new things coming, but that may have to rearrange other things. And then they have me pick up this really big puzzle piece going, is this really important to me? Do I really, really want this? And then they just make me fling it over my head. So I've never seen it like come across like that. But, I would say, this could be 2 parts, and in shifting your life around and moving things around, and others to be, can I let go of and get rid of that that you don't need anymore. So, yeah. I'm done.
And so just to back up while I'm here, I do see a shift coming in, a new opportunity on the horizon for you, and it's going to be a good one. It's successful. There's when you get the sun card there, it can bring in new wealth or new something like that coming in there in the horizon here, and you're moving up. You're moving up. So I feel like it has to do with work. I have the King of Swords and the King of Wands coming in after that, that's all about leadership. That's all about authority, balance coming in for you. You've been wanting this. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I got, when I read the question, the first thing was hands up, just like, oh, it's just like, that's what you're going into it with. Like, come on. Like, it's kind of like this beautiful energy. And it brings me back to the cosmic journey in the beginning of this, kind of like the star people have us, our ancestors have us. We are fully supported. And there's something special. I didn't say it before, but there's something special about the footsteps that we take. They're going in the right direction. They have the footsteps that we take as a community, as a collective. It's like, they're like strong steps. So just make sure your steps are like strong when you go. And that's what I saw too. And then Spirit pulled this card for you where, I mean, that person looks pretty happy, pretty connected,
She's set. She is
She's
all
all
set. Mhm.
Yeah. So
That is a perfect
I'm
card.
excited for you.
Yeah, I'm getting the same stuff, guys. I got the Knight of Emotions. I'm seeing that as an offer, a very positive offer of some sort. And I got the Six of Inspiration, which is like the Six of Wands, the victory card. But look how relaxed she's looking.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of hanging. And I also got it's the Muse of Materials, which is like the King of Pentacles. I got the Ace of Materials, the Ace of Pentacles. So I kind of want to say it's work related too. And I think this is really leading toward a journey toward some freedom of some sort and comfort, security. I mean, are these steps toward retirement or maybe more flexibility for vacationing or something like that? I don't know, but I'm not getting anything negative at all over here either. So it just feels good. It feels good, whatever it is. Yeah.
And I think, Lisa, you're tagging on to something here. That feeling. Step into that. It feels good. Step into that feeling that Lisa's talking about.
Yeah.
If you step into that manifestation of what it feels, you step into the energy of that feeling and stay right there in that gratefulness and that feels good feeling.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be and allow it to come.
Right on.
Allow things to come. I tried to draw timing cards are just for fun and entertainment purposes only. But it did say yes this year, this new job, and then maybe some possibilities in March. We like that.
What a good, nice.
It feels good.
It does feel good. It does feel good. Okay.
Sissy, thank you for that validation of how you're feeling physically. I'm sorry that's happening to you.
Let's see. What's she saying?
Okay, so we are moving into the last question, and I apologize. We didn't get to all 45 questions, but we got to what we could, and I hope that you were blessed whether your question was read or not. And I hope you come back next time we have our journey, our cosmic journey, and personal readings. Okay. Oh, I have 4 blockages. I'm not able to do a whole lot. Okay, Sissy. Wow. There you go. Oh, good, Connie.
I'm always kind of amazed when we see something and then later on, because, I think that was where you were saying, the arms and legs were disconnected or something like that, which is 4 blockages, and all 4 were separated. So I always find it kind of interesting how we get the message and it's like, oh, okay, this makes sense. And how you said disconnected from something down, and it's like, wow, when you get that validation, it's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
I would say for those of us, send some healing light her way.
Yes.
Keep her in your prayers.
Everybody. All right. Okay. Wayne's still here, right? Yep, he is. What does the next 6 months look like for me and Suzanne? Now, his wife, Suzanne, just recently broke her ankle. So she's on the mend. And we've been praying for her. We be here. There's Suzanne. Suzanne, I'm so sorry that you broke your ankle. All right.
So physical therapy is the answer.
And we're done. So good night, everybody.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
6 months.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know where you guys live, Suzanne and Wayne.
Vermont.
Okay. So because I see like redirecting water. So I don't. I would assume Vermont gets snow. So, but possibly if where did? Oh, her
You went
device.
down the river.
Where did she go? Her
You
device.
brought the water in and they went down the river.
Oh gosh. So there she is. She's coughing.
Oh, she's back. She's laughing.
No, she's coughing.
Oh, I thought she was laughing.
She's joking.
Oh, are you okay? Somebody do the Heimlich.
Make your donations now.
Yes, over here. Press against this line. I'm here for you, girl.
Oh my God. Okay. So I don't know if this could be metaphor. So I don't know. I don't know what this means, but like redirecting water away from the house.
They live across the street from a river.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
So you're going to have to move that. That river. Wayne.
The river.
On you.
Redirect
She
the
can't do
river.
that.
We're getting punchy. Okay.
Right? What is happening?
I feel like this always happens with Wayne.
Poor Wayne.
Poor Wayne.
Well, Suzanne's here too. So
Wayne's like, huh?
Like Jesus. Wayne.
no, I don't.
I don't like Jesus.
All I'm saying is there might be just a little adjustment. We do live high enough that we shouldn't be flooded. Okay, good. I don't. Let me sit with it. You guys go first. Let me sit with this for a second and see if they'll show me more. But I just see this digging little trenches of some sort, and it's like a redirection of something. But I would assume there's a lot of snow. But I'm not seeing snow here, so it might be at the other end of. But you're asking what do you know? I don't know. Wayne. I don't know why they're showing me this. Suzanne, I don't, because it's Wayne out there with the shovel. So, okay, I'm going to move on from that.
Well, I mean, this is what I'm getting. And some of it might be because I do know, I mean, a lot of us know a lot about Suzanne's path. You know, she's been through some things. And I did get the 9 of Wands. This is Suzanne being in survivor mode. You know, she's so resilient on everything. But I think that there is, I don't know if the ankle thing has set her back somehow. It's just like, here's one more thing. Because I got the 5 of Swords. So I don't know if that means, you know, kind of getting all up in your head on stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, things are going so well and here we go with something else. So I almost feel like maybe that might be what that card represents. But for the next 6 months, I don't see anything negative at all. I think a lot of the message is just to stay balanced and supportive. I got the 3 of Cups. That's all about that support, which you all have. I think that you all are always so supportive of each other. I got the 4 of Cups. I got the 2 of Pentacles. So both of these kind of make me feel like finding that sense of balance with everything. Maybe the next 6 months, there might have to be some adjustments made, not necessarily because of the recent events, but there might be something coming up where you'll have to find a balance. But I definitely think because of that survival mode card and that resilience, I think you guys will get through it. But I don't see anything negative in the next 6 months. But I do see that the two of you will have to make sure you reinforce that support for each other in the next 6 months. So that could be based upon the temporary setback going on. But again, I don't feel bad about it at all. I think it's just one of those life things where it's like, "Ugh, here we go." But that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, Lisa, and I like you said, I don't feel like it's like this. There's no fear or anxiety around it. And Christine, I think you're onto something there with that water emotion equals emotional, because as I tapped in further, and I have it written down here, I wrote it down before, but it's redirecting emotions. So you had a direction, you had an idea you were going this direction, but now having to redirect some things. So
Right.
you're going to be looking at and redirecting some of those things. So I don't feel like you guys are going to be flooded or having to really get out there with a true shovel and dig some trenches.
Yeah.
So they're asking, they're bringing in the word fortitude for you. Fortitude being that don't give up on your journey. This is part of your path, part of your journey, and don't give up. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Because literally, as you endure, you bring the endurance in. Yeah, the endurance comes in there. This looks like your stone a little bit. Has that blue in that corner. Look at that, JJ. So endurance and fortitude, because guess what? This is for you have bounty coming in here. Your dreams. Don't worry. Those dreams are coming. The dreams you have with each other coming in, it is coming. And trust the higher intention. Trust, this is benevolence. This is the most benevolent outcome, right? So you know how we pray for the most benevolent outcome? And we continue that. And this is for the higher, most benevolent outcome for you, okay? So even if it feels like, oh gosh, we're going to have to do some redirection now, it's okay. It's for the best. It's for the best. And I want to say thank you to Gigi and thank you to Judy for your donations. Thank you so much.
And also early on, Suzanne said yes, was going to mostly retire at the end of the month, but now that's been put off until April. So
okay. Well, there's some redirection right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the shift.
I got this beautiful card.
The Knight of Cups.
And so I opened up the book and it said, I am in touch with my emotions, and I got goosebumps. So be in touch with your emotions.
There you go. There you go.
As I was coughing away over here and listening, I literally, you know what, I just kept going back to the ankle, and that's what I kept seeing is, you know, we thought we had it one way, and now, you know, this little rock comes, you know, because literally they threw this rock, and now we have to get over this. Well, it's easier to just go around it. And then it made perfect sense with the shovel and the river. So I was like, this is all about the ankle. This isn't, and I felt the same way. There's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing, you know, it's going to be fine. But, you know, just send as much Reiki as you can to that space or that pink light. But it really was about that. It was, to me, that's all it was for, was that ankle and just those things, having to go through that. That's what was so intense. So
Okay.
yeah,
I just want to giggle right now with Karen because the pink light. You guys who were with us before when we used to come on here every week with the pink
light. Debbie's like, maybe they want. Maybe they want.
I like the pink light. Pink light's back. Yeah. Okay. All right. Did everybody go? Okay. Yeah. Well, we're hugging both Wayne and Suzanne. We love you so much. You're such a beautiful, loving support in this family. And so we are so grateful for you for being here with us.
And those of you that have donated so far, thank you so much. truly.
Yes. And
Yeah. So
sending love and light to Joe.
yeah, lots of love
Yes.
and light to Joe right now as we close out. And let's choose pink light right now instead of white light. We'll send to Joe. Pink light.
Well, it's the healing pink light of Nala.
Of Nala. Okay.
Debbie's like, that makes sense.
Okay.
I love you.
So
Yeah,
ask me
Michelle's on it. Michelle's sending the pink light.
All
there
right.
you go. Thank you, Michelle.
Bring it on.
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
Connie's sending the fuchsia. You guys, I love this family so much. I can't even right now with how you showed up tonight for Karen. I am like in tears, but I can't fully cry because I'm going out right now to a neighborhood little party. So I can't fully cry, but I am crying.
Okay.
And so, but
Yes, Tracy. Yeah, Tracy, please.
she said, "Oh yes, Tracy, please." And so, hugging. We're just doing a big group family hug right now with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, thank you for that. Thanks for all the donation. I'm just going to put that up. Thanks for all the donations. May your generosity and contribution continue to grow. Sorry.
She's already at the party.
I have.
Right. She's 10 minutes in. Apparently. Thank you for your contribution. Love and light.
Oh, Connie, I don't get drunk. I don't do that.
No.
In fact, I'll just sip on the same little thing and then put the almost full glass down when I leave.
Right.
That's how Debbie does it. So, anyways, blessings to you all. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and looking forward to doing a lot more of these. I just love you, JJ. I love you, Karen. I love you, Lisa.
I love you too.
And sip. All right, and thank you, Gina. Thank you, everyone, all the moderators in the house who posted and did all the things that.
But for those of you who do want to sip, I'll see you in about an hour and a half.
Right. If you want to sip, go ahead and hang out with Lisa and have your sip.
We will sip. It'll be an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah.
So, Karen, I don't know if you wanted to end us with anything.
I just appreciate, from where, and speaking for you guys, to watch not only this family, I call you guys my soul family, but to watch this family grow and to watch my sisters grow and just, even though we're miles apart, we, and I'm talking about the group as well. I mean, I feel so connected, and I feel thankful for YouTube, and I feel thankful for every person that I've run across and met like this. And I just feel blessed to be a part of all of it, from the very first time I did my YouTube till now. It's just been a blessing. And I thank each one of you guys.
Yay. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone. Blessings to you. And we will see you on our next time around. Bye.